Oh wow, okay, so here's the deal with George R.R. Martin and the Winds of Winter. The book everyone's been waiting for, like, forever. So Martin just dropped some pretty huge news in a recent live chat with Penguin Random House. He said the book is coming along really well, and get this, it's gonna be the longest one yet in the whole A Song of Ice and Fire series. Like, bigger than anything before. He was like, yeah, it's a big book, I've said that before, and admitted it's been a real challenge to write. Apparently, it might even be over 1,500 pages of manuscript. That's massive. A lot of the extra length comes from this tricky thing he calls the Myronese knot. Basically, it's this crazy complicated storyline where a bunch of important characters like Tyrion, Victarion, Quentyn, and Ser Barristan all cross paths around Daenerys and Meereen, and it's been a real puzzle to get their stories to fit together. Martin also shared that he's about 75% done. He's written roughly 1,200 pages so far, with about 400 to 500 pages still to go. So yeah, it's gonna be even longer than A Storm of Swords and A Dance with Dragons, which used to be the longest books in the series. He explained that the delay isn't just because he's busy with other projects or TV stuff, but because the story is super complex. Tons of characters and plot lines have to come together smoothly, and that's been a huge task. Some characters' chapters are finished, but he still needs to weave everything into one big cohesive story. About the Myronese knot, that's basically the challenge of juggling those different character arcs all happening around Meereen, and Martin's still working on balancing all their timelines and motivations. Now, he didn't give an exact release date, but at least we know the finish line is getting closer. He also confirmed that some events from the Game of Thrones show, like Daenerys arriving in Westeros, will show up in his book too, but how similar it'll be to the show is still a mystery. So yeah, for all the fans waiting forever, this update is honestly the best news in years. The epic story of Westeros is almost ready to continue,